What is going on YouTube? It's Sankey and we're back with another one. Alright guys, so in this video I'm coming at you with a couple of penny stock plays for us to jump into next week. Now you guys know that penny stock investing can be risky, can be volatile, so just as long as you're clear, we are set and ready to rock. So make sure you get your seatbelts on for this one. Now I'm going to need you to hit that like button for me, and if you're new, hit that subscribe button. Join the thousands of us as we continually build wealth in the stock market week in, week out. Now before we crack on with the penny stocks for next week, you guys know we have to touch on our MVP penny stock that I put you guys on last week, so you guys are clear and set with a strategy to crush this play going forward. Let's go. Up on screen, that's Esports Entertainment, ticker symbol GMBL. Now out of the penny stock plays that I put you guys in last week, this one had the superior performance. If we look at the week's chart, up 94%. So big shout out to anyone who jumped into this play. The reason why that share price popped off was because they submitted a New Jersey gaming license. You guys know that's one of the catalysts. Remember, any new states that they enter, any broader legalization of gambling in the US, any acquisitions they make, and any release of financials. Now, I do see good things for them going forward, and I want you guys to continually dominate with this play. So this is the strategy, this is the game plan. They're coming out with their earnings on the 16th of February. So we're going to hold off investing until after they announce those results. And then I do think they've got some good upside. So we've got it set ready for GMBL. Now let's jump into next week's plays. Up on screen, we have Alt Global Holdings, that's ticker symbol DPW. This is one we already have in the portfolio, but there have been some company updates and upside is coming. So I want to make sure they haven't slipped off your radar. Now DPW, they are diversified in what they do. Last time we spoke, I mentioned they secured partnerships with Amazon for their electric charger business. Now they've gone ahead and told us that they're gearing up their company for success by cleaning up their balance sheet. Right now, they're sitting on their best balance sheet in their entire company history. That's 45 million in cash, and also they've stripped out 12 million in debt. You guys know over here, I give you guys the plays, we also do the charts, but I'm bringing the financials to you guys soon as well. So we're going to be going through the profit and loss statement, the cash flow statement, and the balance sheet, so you guys know exactly what to look for in these plays. Now with that cash that they've got sitting on their balance sheet, they're going to use that to fund and scale their business. That is the power of a company sitting on a lot of cash. They can use that cash in three areas. The first is their EV charging division. Recently, they won an order, 1.75 million, from a company called Net Supply, and they expect further additional orders from this company going forward. So their EV charging business is flying right now. They can use that cash also for their cloud and enterprise data division, and also they're relaunching their Bitcoin mining division. So this is good news from the company, exactly what we want to see. They've gone ahead and acquired a 600,000 square foot facility in Michigan to carry out this mining, and they've acquired 1,000 miners. As we know that right now the crypto industry is booming, it is one of the best performing asset classes out there, and some of our plays are doing very well. Marathon Painter Group, Riot Blockchain, Argo Blockchain, and they were all heavily invested into these Bitcoin miners because it's going to generate them a lot of revenue, and it looks like DPW is following suit. Now you guys know over here we always pay attention to the finer details. This Bitcoin mining facility at 50% capacity is capable of generating 60 million in annual revenues. Now considering this company is hovering around $100 million in market cap, and all their other divisions combined, this is looking like an undervalued play. Now you guys know the winning formula with a play that is, it's undervalued and they've got high growth potential. I'm going to put you guys on some game. The way we classify companies based on their market cap, we go from nano cap to micro cap to small cap to mid and up to large cap. We are looking for nano cap or micro cap that is under $250 million in market capitalization for our penny stock plays. So this DPW play ticks the box there. That's because if you have, for example, a micro cap company and you have a large cap company who receive the same news, the share price of the micro cap company is going to rise a lot more than the large cap company. The opposite is also true. That's what makes penny stock investing risky, but we like this play and we're loading up, guys. If you can catch this one under $5.50, consider adding them to your portfolio or increasing your existing position, because the next stop for this play, that's $8. Up next, that's Orbital Energy Group, ticker symbol OEG. This is the energy acquisition company. They have their power division, their solar division, their gas division, and they've recently added on their drilling division. We know that this is an acquisition specialist, and we should be expecting some more acquisitions and partnerships as we progress through this year. Now guys, we've already been crushing it with this play. As you can see, we're up well over 300% in this one, but there's still a lot more room for them to run up, and I want you guys to get your slice of the pie. Now you guys know I always say over here we want to catch those plays when they're sleeping, i.e. they're consolidating, not ready after they've run up. We can do that by thinking ahead. me show you guys the charts. So as you can see, we caught this play under $2 last year. Gave you guys a signal. They then moved up to $2. Gave you another signal. They then moved up to $4, and shortly after they then moved up to $8. Now this play has been consolidating around that $8.50 mark since the end of January. Now if you look at that share price pattern, I call this the steps, that movement upwards. So this isn't a play that swings around from $8 to $6 to $4 to $2 back up to $8 that you might see in other volatile penny stock plays. So we can anticipate their next movement by jumping in while they're consolidating now before they move up to that $12 mark. Now the last time we spoke about OEG, I just mentioned they partnered with the Black Sunrise Half Century Fund to decommission a load of coal power plants around the US and convert them into solar energy. Now they've invested heavily into this, $750 million, and this is set to generate OEG revenues for years and years to come. So they are gearing up to be a leader in solar power. And they're looking to kick this project off next quarter, and that can act as a good catalyst to push that stock price up. Now you guys know we need to be well positioned in these plays before any of the catalysts come in and take effect. Remember, they've done their stock offering that gives them $35 million in cash to grow, fund and scale their business, make those acquisitions and return that shareholder value back to us. Now I want to talk to you guys about averaging up. If you guys look, my average on this play is $1.74. I know we hold our low averages as a badge of honor, but with a growth play like this that's going to continue growing, I'm going to need you guys to average up by investing at a price higher than you originally bought it in, because it's going to continually generate you great returns. Guys, let's talk strike price on OEG. If you can catch this one under $8.50 while they're consolidating, consider loading up on this play, because as I said, the next stop for them, that's $12. Now this is a new play that we're adding to the penny stock portfolio. Up on screen we have ZW Data Action Technologies, that's ticker symbol CNET. Now they're involved in online advertising and data analytics, but there's a few of their business divisions that I want to highlight for you guys. The first is called live streaming e-commerce. Now this is a new concept to me, but it is blowing up in China right now. Basically digitalizing the retail experience, the experience of shopping. So I'm put some numbers on your radar. This is said to be worth around 1.5 trillion in 2020 to grow to 2.2 trillion in 2021. Guys, this is a 45% increase in this industry. Now, you guys know I look for those industries that grow over 10% because we're looking to beat the market. Here we have an industry that is doing that fourfold. Now ZW have just recently launched their platform for live streaming e-commerce last year, and they believe they can do 50 million in revenues this year. Considering this is a $100 million market cap company, they're looking undervalued with just this business division alone, and we haven't even scratched the surface of all their other business activities that they have. 2020 they did around 35 million in revenue, so you can add that on to the 50 million in revenues that they're going to do from their live streaming platform. They're also entering Bitcoin mining as well by partnering with a company called BitSpace, and they're looking to deploy around 3,000 miners over the next 6 months. So that is going to generate them a lot of revenues, because we've seen how crypto is performing well. More and more businesses, institutions are taking on crypto, and it's becoming a lot more easy for investors to access and use the asset class. So I expect great things from this play. Now, another thing I want to put on your radar is that they partnered with a company called China Digital Culture to optimize IP data in esports and gaming. And you guys know, if you've been rocking with this channel, you know it goes without saying that esports and gaming is a mega trend and is set to grow as we progress this year and onwards. All right, guys, let's talk strike price on our new ZW play. If you can catch this one under $3.50, consider loading up on this play. Like I said, they're set for good things. Alright guys, been rocking with the channel. You know what time it is. Question comes from Maya, says, hi, I'm new, loving your videos so far. How can I decide how much to invest into stocks? I want to buy everything. Now, if you have any questions for me, do light up my comment section for me. Now, this is a great question that I thought I'd share with you guys. You know my aim is to help you build wealth in the stock market. And within the blueprint to do so, you know that we are investing into the right place. We are timing our entry and exit properly. We're also investing consistently, and we are exercising some patience. And those of you who have been following all that, you know you've been hitting success in the markets already. Now, we're going to touch on the consistency part. To invest in the stock market consistently, you guys need to look at your take-home income for the month, and you need to be setting aside a consistent portion of that and putting it into the stock market. So whether you make $3,000 a month, whether you make $5,000 a month, what you need to do is you need to take your bills out of that. You need to take your entertainment money out of that, and whatever you have left, you need to be investing into the markets. You guys know I give you plays day in, day out over here on this channel for you to put that money to work in the stock market. That is the best way to build up and accumulate wealth in the stock market. It's what I've been doing for years, and it's what I want you guys to do if you're locked into this channel. Alright guys, so that wraps things up. Do hit that like button for me, really helps the channel out. And if you're new, hit that subscribe button, join the journey, join the thousands of us as we continually build wealth in the stock market week in, week out. Also, check out the link down below to the Patreon, where you can access to the Discord, join our great team of investors over there, and enter into some additional plays with us as well. So guys, as I always say, check into the channel each and every day so you never miss a beat. There's one thing left to say. Let's go!